The long microphone.
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tariq, welcome back. You're here for Pro Day. What does it feel like to be back over here?
Honestly, it feels good. I haven't been back in a little minute. I haven't been back in a little minute, so it feels good to come back and support some of my close friends and guys I've been around the last couple of years.
Yeah, anybody stand out here today watching?
Corey,
yeah,
a pretty good 40, and Cliff, Trev, and they all had ran pretty good times. And I think Caleb did ran a pretty good time too. They play different positions, so different position requires certain speeds, and for their respective positions, they ran good times. So.
I know you and Day are close. What's it like, coming back and watching him, potentially, put on a show for the next level?
Oh yeah, no, it means a lot to me because me and Dede been locked in since I first touched down on campus. And it's been a dream to play in the next level, and he supported me. Whenever we lived together as roommates, so it's only right to support him and whatever he do in life. Just because no matter what I do in life, he will support me too. So I just came and show my appreciation, my love for my dude, and so far today he's been doing a great job.
Having gone through the whole process, what advice would you give him and everybody else? It's a lot of patience, right, and mental, preparation.
Yeah, I would say just have patience, and just because things may not be going your way right now at this certain time, that don't mean that it ain't gonna get greater later. You just gotta trust the process, and hard work never goes unnoticed. Your turn may be right now, or it may be a couple years from now, a couple months, but as long as you're just patient and keep putting the work in, something will happen.
Did you talk to Day a lot when you were going through this process last year? He seemed like he was really interested in how it played out for you.
Oh yeah, no, Day a big Seahawks fan. So I remember the day I got drafted, he was having his daughter. So it was just a cool moment because literally right when I got picked, his daughter was coming right out of labor. It was pretty crazy. So just his support was pretty cool. And, I just returned the favor. I still talk to him throughout this whole process, just like how when I was going through the process, he would talk to me. So I just try to feed life into him and just tell him different things and different advice that he can use to excel, for today or his career going into the NFL. And I talked to Corey too, because Corey played on the other side of me. So it's also a great thing seeing him out here because he's a hard worker. It's been days where I had practice, for UTSA, and I wouldn't want to be there sometimes just because sometimes practice would be hard and you wake up and do it every day. But having him on the same team as me, he forces you to be a good player. He forces you to compete. He forces you, to come out and give your best effort. So him doing this, he deserves it too, and I know he's going to do well.
There's a few other sort of former UTSA players who came back to support, and a lot of the current guys. What is it about the program and maybe the bond you guys have that keeps you coming back or wanting to be a part of this in the future?
Shoot, because when we ain't had a football program for so long, so just us coming back and starting it right here, it can be a tradition that goes on for ages. Every other big school have big pro days, so why not UTSA have a big pro day or continue to have guys to come out on pro day and do a great job, so that way guys like us that played in the past, us showing up shows them we still have support. These guys did it and they see us, and it's just motivation for them. So just coming back today and seeing some of the other guys that I played with too, to support the guys that's here today is pretty cool.
What did it mean for you to be in the running for Rookie of the Year?
What
did it mean for you to be one of the finalists for Rookie of the Year?
It was pretty cool, but it's all politics and stuff like that. But as long as I went out there and played well this year, that's all I really cared about. All the other stuff just come with it.
Tariq, you ever look back your life a year ago? I mean, you were going through this process. Could you have imagined the success and all the stuff that's happened to you this year?
Honestly, the stuff that I accomplished this year, I thought I was going to do it further in my career. But it just happened so fast in my rookie year, and it just gives you something to build off of and something to look forward for years to come.
Was there something that clicked for you or allowed you to have that success so early? What sort of led to this production that we saw?
Just have fun. Just football. No matter who you're going against, the team or the player you're going against, the name, you just don't care about it. You just go out there and have fun and just play ball.
I know you probably don't look at it this way, but you could be like a role model for future NFL players that come to UTSA. Like you didn't have a big, huge career here, but you had a good pro day and you got drafted, and you're turning into a superstar. Do you ever think about that and how you could help future road runners?
Oh yeah, no, I do, just because like everybody routes different, and the way my route is may not be the same route for some of these guys. But at the end of the day, our end goal is to play in the NFL, or at least have a chance. So just looking back, a year ago, it's pretty crazy, but everything come back tenfold when you're a good person, when you work hard, when you respectful to others, when you treat people good. The universe work crazy, and God got a crazy way of blessing people. So that is how I try to live life, and just keep living it the right way, so I can keep reaping the blessings.
How does this elevate your goals for the future now? What are kind of the next steps for you?
Just be better than the last year Tariq Woolen. That's all I want to do.
So many of these guys, when they go from rookie to second year, this game really slows down. Did the game start to slow down as the season wore on for you? And at what point did you start to realize, okay, I've got this now. Now just go out and play and don't think so much?
Just throughout the season, but it's a long season. In college, I never played a full season because I was getting banged up a little bit. But just being able to play through a full season, and it was like 18 games and then plus playoffs, a lot of emotions go through that, because you got to wake up and repeat some things, and some teams may be tougher than others. 49ers is a tough team, so just this whole year, it's been real great to me. That's all I can really say about it.
Thank you, Tariq. I appreciate it.